I'm a world changer, feminist, heterosexual, and human alien hybrid. I'm one of the best trusted advisors here on planet Earth. And I'm definitely a biological son of Yahweh from heaven, so I'm definitely good. And with Jesus Christ from heaven, most definitely being my biological stepbrother, and with my good friend Melania Trump, former First Lady of the United States of America, and her team being my main references. So definitely call them on the telephone for their accurate and unbiased evaluations of me, because they know me and my work very, very well. And I have a few good friends from present New World Order who are TS75, which is a far, far higher level of an alpha black current security clearance than that of the President of the United States of America. Guess what, guys and women? Super. So this here is a video post, I suppose, about some ideas to do with um, alliance building activity, I suppose. So what is the way, I suppose, to build quality friendships built to last as a good and loyal friend? So it's very important. So I suppose so. It's not who you know that counts. It's not what you know that counts. So what counts most definitely is who knows what you know. So it's so important in finding ways to meet with talent. That's right, finding ways to meet with talented people and to impress them a heap, I suppose, so that they will like you and want to help you. And probably one of the best ways to impress talent, I suppose, is to have, first of all, have built a portfolio of work which you have uploaded to your Google Drive. So it's important, I'm saying, to be creating shared folders of top secret information within your Google Drive, who you can then be uploading information to those shared folders, I'm saying, and then you can be sharing the login details to shared accounts, which short details to shared Google Workspace accounts, I suppose, which can help which will enable for them, which will then give them access to be able to log in and access your top secret information as a way for you to be impressing them a heap. So I suppose I guess I'm saying is, if you only have ordinary information, I suppose, or low information, I suppose, when probably they wouldn't care, I suppose, and probably they wouldn't really, they may not want to be apprentices, about trying to spend time thinking about huge, big, very important topics, I suppose, and then working hard to be generating high value top secret work, I suppose, high top secret work, I'm saying, to on those high level topics, I'm saying, I suppose. So with me, I'm an ideas man where my brain is most definitely wired for big ideas. I'm saying I do work as a trusted advisor to help for my powerful friends to win, I suppose, and to help for my even more powerful friends, my extremely powerful friends, I'm saying, to be creating historic achievements, to be creating achievements important within international history, I'm saying. So I do work hard, I'm saying, and have built quite a portfolio of work, I'm saying, of my ideas to help for my friends government to win, I'm saying, I suppose. So what you want to be doing, I suppose, is to be reading the news, I suppose, as a way to be identifying big challenges which powerful people face, I suppose, especially as we find, and also big corporations face as well, I'm saying, and then to, I suppose, be thinking hard, I suppose, about, hey, what could be a way to solve these problems, I'm saying. So it's so important, I suppose, to be especially, I suppose, looking for people or businesses who are in trouble, I suppose, because if everything's going fine for them, I suppose, especially if you're starting out, I'm saying, well, then they may not want your help, I suppose, I'm saying, because big things are going well, I suppose, and they're able to just focus on the people who know. But I suppose when people and businesses do fall on hard times, this is when they learn who their real friends are, because their friends for good times just desert them, I suppose, and only for people who are their real friends. I'm saying so. So important when you have when you find, I suppose, that a powerful person or a powerful business has fallen on a hard time, I suppose, well, that can be a great way for you to then position yourself as their best friend, as a good moral friend, I suppose, who's there for them in their times of need. I'm saying it's a way, I suppose, to be positioning yourself as a friend for life, I suppose, I'm saying, and to be using opportunities as a way of building a quality relationship with life. So it's so important, I'm saying, to be looking for talents, people, I suppose, who you respect and admire, people who you trust because they're trustworthy, and also people who you like a heap, I suppose, and to be working hard, I'm saying, to be helping them with the challenges they face, I'm saying, as a good little friend, I'm saying, from finding out about these challenges, I suppose, via the mainstream media, I suppose, via social media, and possibly also even via elite events as well, I suppose. But there is, I suppose, much information we can learn about powerful people and the challenges they face, which and same to powerful corporations and other government agencies, I'm saying, which we learn about, I suppose, via um, uh, the information they post, I suppose, on to the mainstream media and to social media. So I suppose so it's not who you know that counts. It's not what you know that counts. So what counts the most is who knows what you know. If you're doing this very highly calculated information, I suppose, well, obviously it would be illegal for you to make this information public, I suppose. What you want to be doing, I suppose, is to be finding people via online and offline networking, I'm saying, or possibly even just searching for them, I suppose, on the internet, I suppose, or finding other ways, I suppose, to identify powerful people who you respect and admire, who you trust because they're trustworthy, and who you like a heap, I suppose. And then after you have built your portfolio of work, I suppose, you then want to be via metadata free communication via social media, I suppose, to then be messaging them with the login details to a shared G Suite account, I'm saying, for them to then get access to information within one or more of your top secret shared folders. I suppose. I'm saying because what's so important is it's not who you know that counts. It's not what you know that counts. So what means the most is who knows what you know. So you do most of it want to be finding ways to meet talents who you respect and admire, who you trust because they're trustworthy, and who you like a heap, I suppose, and then potentially, I suppose, once you have built a shared folder, I suppose, you can then be finding more talent and then be asking members of your shared folders if it would compromise security if you were to be inviting this new person to the shared folder as a way, I suppose, to moving beyond you just using your mere intuition as to the trustworthiness and quality of a new person, instead to be making decisions based upon the data because you have your extremely elite members of your shared folders then do the research, I suppose, then message you, I suppose, if it is okay, I suppose, for you to then be inviting this new person into your shared folder. So you want to start off, I suppose, with the creation of a portfolio of your work, and then after you have created your portfolio of work, you're then ready to be networking via online and offline communication, I suppose, whereby you're able to then message the login details to shared Google Workspace accounts which have access to those shared folders, I suppose. Message them, invite people, I suppose, to be accessing your those shared G Suite accounts, I'm saying, to use that to access shared folders, I'm saying, and mesh them at this, I'm saying, via metadata free information, communication, I suppose, via social media, I'm saying, I suppose. So I do think, I suppose, that as I said before, I suppose it's not who you know that counts, not what you know that counts. It's what counts most definitely is who knows what you know, I suppose. You're going to be working ultra hard to be doing the very best quality work, I'm saying, and then to be sharing it with your alliance, I suppose, especially, I suppose, with your inner circle, I suppose. This is a way, I suppose, to enable for you to be moving, I suppose, beyond just merely someone, I suppose, who is talent with ideas into being having some of potentially, I suppose, some of the most powerful people have access to your work, I suppose, and to like you a heap because of how very much you're able to impress them with high quality ideas which they can't get from anywhere else, I suppose. So it's so important, I'm saying, to be a good judge of character and to not hide your ideas, I suppose, away from the world, I suppose. Obviously, I suppose you can still communicate many of your non-classified information, I suppose, via social media, I suppose, but to instead be saving your very best quality work, I'm saying, for your innermost inner circle shared folder to Google Drive. And with my innermost inner circle shared folder to Google Drive being called the group of five, even though I do have far more than five people, I suppose. So it started out as five, I suppose, and now it probably is something like 80 people, maybe more, I'm saying, that shared folder, I'm saying, which I suppose I enjoy working hard to do high level work each day, that shared folder, which I then share with my portfolio work, that shared folder, I'm saying. It's a way to be impressing powerful people, I suppose, so they want to help me do the same thing yourself too, I suppose, I'm saying, because it's not who knows that it counts. It's not what that counts. So what's most very important is who knows what you know is you work very hard to create a portfolio of work, I'm saying, to be sharing with some of the powerful people on earth, I'm saying, and to be impressed them a heap, I suppose, so that they will then want to help you in return, I'm saying, because you're worth it. You're worth it.